Outlaw Sports is brought to you by Molson Canadian, made from Canada, and Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike Lonsberg along with Ian Busby of the Calgary Sun. Two things we have to say. A, this jacket is not formerly owned by the artist known as Prince. And what was that line about soccer? If I wanted to see someone struggle to score for 90 minutes, I'd take my friends to the bar. That's good. That's the heir to the family debt. My son on the camera, yeah. So let's talk a little football, because as it is garbage bag day at McMahon Stadium, and so they kind of get rid of everybody and everything, and they will refocus and start anew next year. There's still some stuff left over that I wanted to talk about, and I think as I watch everything unfold, it's the relationship that deteriorated between Jim Barker, Chris Jones, and John Hufnagel. And to me, I thought the answer to the whole thing was Chris Jones outcoached the Stampeders' offensive coaches. Really, I did.
It was almost like he was inside their playbook and knew exactly what they were going to do at exactly the times they were going to do it. And unfortunately, Dave Dickenson never got off the train of, I'm going to run on first down, I'm going to throw in second down, I'm going to run it up the middle no matter how much that isn't working. They did it 7 times where it just got nothing with Jon Cornish, and he never switched it up.
The whole first half.
It even went into the third quarter, third quarter and into the fourth. And the big plays that they made, they stopped Matt Walter on a third down. They had run that play twice earlier this season and went for 20 yards each time. Jonesy knew what he was doing. He studied the film. He saw that play. The end around with Robbie Bryant when they're inside the red zone, that worked in Hamilton. Remember, in Hamilton? Yep. Didn't work here. He knew exactly what was going on, what formation was happening. Jonesy did a great job of knowing exactly what that offense game plan was going to be, how they were going to attack things. I couldn't understand how they had a hitch screen to Larry Taylor in the first quarter, I believe. It goes for 42 yards. They never went back to another hitch screen the entire game.
Yeah.
It was all
predictable.
Trying to go deep. They didn't try to get wide. The center of the field was being covered well by the Argos defense. That defensive line, the tackles. Kevin Huntley had a great game. Ronald Flemons had a great game. They were just constantly going at them and not trying to get away from them. That was where the game was won and lost.
If we look startled, it sounded like someone just got shot here at Shanks. I think they dropped one of the kegs. The spillage, just bring it over this way. Really, that was the thing. And, you know, if Chris Jones, it's one thing to stop Jon Cornish once and keep him under 50 or 100 yards. But to do it 3 times throughout the season, every time they met, that to me is a stroke of genius when it comes to the defensive coordinator for the Argos.
And this isn't a team that was generally hard to run against any other team, because Jonesy's team does have things that you can attack running-wise. The times that Jon Cornish got out was when he was off tackle and he was going wide. I don't know why they didn't swing at him out a little bit more. They were trying to attack him hard, because you saw the Robert McEwen clothesline of him. Yep. They were doing whatever they could to hit him hard, hit him to hurt, and do questionable things after the whistle. And that was where Adriano Belli came in, getting kicked out of the game. Nice way to end a career, isn't it? Getting kicked out of a Grey Cup.
But you know what? That's what he wanted. That's what he got. He got his Grey Cup. He got controversy. He got his last swan song. He walked off. Hey, this guy's controversial, and that's the way his career ended, and he's got a Grey Cup ring because.
Well, let's hope it's ended now, or else he's coming back to a long suspension, I think. If he's going to come back, he's going to have to sit out a couple games before because he did the exact same thing Khalif Mitchell did, and
absolutely he did.
Just a horrible thing to go out on. But you know, that's the way he's been his entire career. So c'est la vie.